Hey guys, good morning. We've Here we are on Sunday, getting ready for church, whether it be online or whether it be in person today, and getting ready for Sunday Youth, right? We have looked over the last 4 weeks at a series called Why Jesus with David Nasser of Right Now Media, and David has taken us right to Israel. And while in Israel, we've examined 3 different questions to date. We've looked at what people said about Jesus. We've looked at what Jesus said about Jesus. And then we've looked at things that Jesus did while he was here to prove to us that he is who he said he is. He is who people said he is. Prophets were writing for hundreds of years about him. And then he came and he was saying and claiming things about himself. And then he did miracles, didn't he, that proved who he was. But he said something that has astounded some people and confused some others and made some others pretty angry, actually. One of the things that Jesus claimed to be, beside being light and beside being a way and beside being the truth, is he also claimed to be the door. And that is the question that we're dealing with today in Sunday Youth. Jesus claimed to be the door to heaven, and he claimed to be the only door to heaven. In fact, he said that no man gets to my Father except through me. No man gets to my Father except through me. That's an astounding statement, and that's making the assumption that the world is going to be okay with the fact that he said that about heaven and about his Father. What that statement does is it sets some people on their heel, and it makes them say, well, by whose authority and what right does he have to claim that he's the only way to heaven? I have some friends that are building a house right now. Actually, I don't know if they've started yet, but they've just got their permits and they're excited to build their home. And you know, when the architect of that home listened to the builder, listen to the client, rather. The client is the one building the home. And the client, my friends might say to them, you know what, I want access to the house in certain areas of the home, right? And by access, I mean doors to the home. They're also going to build windows in the home, obviously, for letting in the light, but they're going to allow people to enter into the home through the ways that they design it, and those are called doors. And anyone who is trying to enter that home after it has been built through any other way but the door will be looked at as it's not entering correctly, right? If I went over to their house after they finished building and just hop on up on top of something and access the house, try to access the house through a window, they will look at me strangely. Not only that, if I'm doing it and the police see or a neighbor sees, I might get in trouble because I'm not entering the correct way to the house. So if you and I can understand that, surely we can understand Jesus when he says, I am the door. And what gives him the right to say that is that the house is his. So heaven belongs to God. It's God's home. God lives there. It's his place of residence. And he gets to say where the door is at. He gets to say, in this case, who the door is. And Jesus claiming to be the door is just that. He's saying, look, my Father has a home. It's a great home. It's in heaven. It's a great place. People would want to be there. But just to let you know, I'm the only door to it. And so when we look at it in that light, I hope that it makes sense to you. And I hope that you can understand that when Jesus says he's the door to heaven, it's an exclusive statement. So he's saying he is the only one, but it's also a very inclusive statement. You know, he could have said, there's a door. It's a hidden door. It's going to be really, really hard to find. So you might want to walk along the wall and kind of feel your way along. You'll run into a couple of windows and look for the door. It's a hidden door. But you know, he didn't say that. He came to make himself known on earth. He was born, right? 2,000 years ago, and he lived here on earth, and then he said, I am the door. He didn't hide the fact at all. He said, I am the door. And he said, whoever enters in through me will have access. Whoever. So it's actually a very inclusive thing that he said. It's exclusive in that he says he is the door, the only way in, but very inclusive when he says whoever. You know, think about that statement for a second. Is there anyone left out of whoever? If you have 3 eyes, do you fall into whoever? If you have 6 fingers on each toe, on each foot, and on each hand, 6 fingers and 6 toes, would you still be whoever? If you have blonde hair and not brown hair, or brown hair and not red hair, or black hair and not brown hair, would you still be whoever? Absolutely. You are still whoever. So Jesus' statement is very, very inclusive. So I want you guys to look at this, watch this video today, let us know your thoughts below, but I also want you to be really encouraged by the fact that Jesus saying that he's the only way to heaven is not an exclusive thing. It's not just an exclusive thing, but it's very inclusive. He's inviting us to enter in. He's inviting us to come to the Father through him. That is awesome news. Guys, enjoy the video today. Hopefully we've given you some things to think about. Write down below in the comments if we have. If you're starting to think that this is, you know, I can see the validity in these things as we have gone through this study. We'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, we don't know that what we're saying makes any sense to you or that it's resonating with you. If you can come on Sundays and you can be with us in person for now, that's how we're meeting. But we're also inviting you to watch this online. If you're a parent today, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video and to pay attention to what your kids are learning here at IPC Youth. We appreciate you. We love your kids. We do this for them. We want them to know that they are loved, they are missed, they are being prayed for. And greetings from all the staff here at IPC, actually. Thanks, guys. Cheers. Have a good Sunday. Bye.